Hey Joshua, this is Nick O'Neill with Leo Digital SEO. Do appreciate you for reaching out, brother, on Facebook. So I got this very helpful video that's gonna be for your website and for your business. So it's gonna have 3 points, and that's gonna be content, backlinks, and citations. And then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and why it's gonna be so dang important for it. So first things first, right? Very clean logo too, by the way. First things first is content, and generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now that's depending on the competition and the number of keywords needed. So if you're asking what a keyword is, Joshua, a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, right, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. So a couple examples of some keywords could be painters in, you know, painters in, Fresno, or painters in your area. I want to actually, I actually want to cut out from the video real quick and let you know that we're going to be using the top competition in Fresno for one main reason, right? For the area that you're in right now, um, there's not enough. There's just not enough search volume to get the desired results that I know that you're looking for, right? So I went ahead over there in Exeter or Visalia. So I went ahead and went to the best option that was closest to you, and that's going to be Fresno, California. And you'll see why it is the best option at the end of the video. So bear with me, brother. But yeah, some keywords could be painters in Fresno, California, house painting, Fresno, California. If you wanted to keep the keywords to just over there at Exeter, you just replace the city with it, right? So let's go ahead and put your website here in a word counter, and we can see that you're at roughly 428 words. So you want to get that up to 1,500 so that Google will consider your homepage an authority website, and so that you can get enough keywords in there and have enough content in there as well. If we look over here at the top ranked, the top competition over there in Fresno, we can see how you stack up against them and how many words they have on their page. So they're coming up on 1,000. No problem. You want to get that up to 1,500. Don't just do even with them, right? But get it up to 1,500 for the reasons that we talked about. So to give you some more keywords, even better examples, here is a tool, Eris, that I use and pay for monthly. It gives me a lot of in-depth data on websites and competitors' websites. There are free tools out there, Joshua, that you can use yourself. This is just what I go with. So let's go into these keywords and actually take a look at what keywords they have, right? So this would be a good one, right? Painter in Fresno. You got 400 people searching for that monthly in the Fresno area, and it only has a KD of 2. So the KD is going to be the keyword difficulty, and that's going to be this number right here. The lower it is, then the faster and the easier it's going to be to rank organically for it. And the higher it is, the harder and longer it's going to take to rank organically for it. So when I say rank organically, I mean in this section right here, right? And so then this is the amount of people that they're getting to their website a month for it, and this is their position on Google. So they're only in the 6th position, but they're still getting, 24 people a month to their website for it. So let's go on to that second point that I have for Joshua, and that's going to be backlinks. Now, a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to Major League Painting's website right here. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google basically uses to build trust in your business by, seeing other websites vouch for you, right? The best example that I can give of this is it's literally like a popularity contest where, the person with the most websites pointing back to their websites is winning that quote unquote popularity contest. Now I've got your website here in my tool Eris, and we can see that y'all are at 0 backlinks and 0 referring domains. If we go to the top competition in Fresno, we see that there are 172 backlinks and 16 referring domains or websites pointing back to their page. So they are winning that, quote unquote popularity contest. but not by much. It's got them at the top, but they're not doing too much of it. Even still, they're at the top, right? So the idea is, if it works for them, then it will work for you. And we can go in and see exactly what websites that they have pointing back to their website. And so here would be those websites. They don't have too many of them. Go in, create an account, make a couple posts, and get it linking back to your page. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal, so it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. So to further that point, let's take a look at this number right here. That's going to be the domain rating, and that's going to basically be on a scale of 0 to 100. And the higher this number is right here, then the more power that Google is giving this website. So you want to have high powered websites linking back to your page, right? Once it gets below that 20 range, none of these are any good. You don't want any of those. Those higher powered websites are going to rank you faster, and they're going to bring more power to your website, brother. So that is that for backlinks, Joshua. Let's go on to the final point, and that's going to be citations. Now, your GMB is, at the top over there in Exeter's, but it could be, maybe at the top over here instead, and it would get you a lot more volume. So a citation is anywhere your business name, address or service area, and phone number is exactly as it's shown right here. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they do generate huge amounts of revenue. For example, if someone put in Painters, Fresno, California, you want to be in that top 3 right here. Nobody's going to go looking, at more businesses or the second or third page to get to inquire about services from those businesses, right? So these citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and hundreds of others you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. For an example, if you have a Facebook business page, on that Facebook business page, you would want to put your business name, address, and phone number on that Facebook business page, and then Google would read that and count that as one citation. So then you have Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. The list goes on and on and on. And the idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet, because they constantly have bots that crawl the web to see whose presence is felt most compared to the competitors. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you and your website. And once they start to see you more often than these cats right here, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank them. So you want to make sure that you have Fresno as your service area if you're willing, to drive 50 minutes for a job, which, a couple of my painting clients are willing to drive, heck, a couple hours even for a good painting job, because they can be very lucrative, So have that, get those citations up and those reviews up, man, and, start killing them right there. So let's just go ahead and do a quick recap. Once you get that content up of 1,500 to 2,000 words, you're getting those keywords in there that I showed you. Next, you're going ahead and getting those backlinks. You got those other websites linking back to you, and you're winning that quote unquote popularity contest. And last but not least, when you're getting those citations and those reviews up, well, let's look at why it's going to be so profitable for you. So Rojo's Painting, off of doing those 3 points alone, an average job at that, they are bringing roughly 115 people into their website a month from that. So let's say now it's your website, because you're killing all 3 of those points. You're doing all those things that I pointed out to you. And you're getting roughly 115 people to your website a month. Let's say of those 115 people, on the low side, only, let's say only 40 people actually decide to pick up the phone, call you and say, hey, I need some services. And then let's say you and your business or your family, close out only half of that. Well, that's 20 new jobs a month on top of what you're doing right now, off of killing those 3 pointers that I just gave you right there, right? I don't know what your profit margins are right now, Joshua, but I would imagine that, 15 to 20 more jobs a month would be great revenue for the business and for your pockets. Also, there's many more keywords that you can start ranking for. More specifically, these keywords look very beautiful to start ranking for, man. They're all like 2 and below, man, with some great volume at them as well. Yeah, honestly, reach out to me. I would love to actually talk to you about this. This area right here would be very lucrative for you. Anyways, I digress. So yeah, Joshua, this is what I do for a living. I'm making this video in hopes that it'll start creating you some more leads and traffic online, brother. Again, if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling the business, do feel free to reach out, Joshua. I can help you with some more information, and we can talk about the goals of the business, and I could do some research, some real in-depth research to see exactly what it might take to reach those goals for the business and what could be realistic. So I do just ask for one line of feedback, whether something was unclear, maybe you had a question, or heck, maybe everything was understandable and it was great. Reach back out to me on Facebook or, via email or cell and let me know, brother. Again, my name is Nick O'Neill. Doors always open. And I do hope that this video helped you. Have a great evening, brother.